Sometimes I feel this is the season Arsenal will get it right. Sometimes I feel this is the season Mikel Arteta will get it right. Sometimes I feel this is the season I became scared as an opposition fan that this is a season that Arsenal will win something tangible. But looking at the Premier League table after game match week 16, I'm having a doubt. Yes, I'm having a doubt. Because looking at the Premier League table, Arsenal is only topping the Premier League table with just 2 points again. Because before this game match week 15, I thought that probably Arsenal is going to go back to top the Premier League table with 5 points. Because I was expecting Manchester City to lose or draw against Crystal Palace. But look at what happened yesterday. Manchester City literally trashed Crystal Palace and closed the gap again. So it is a very big concern for Arsenal. It's a very big concern for Mikel Arteta. Because looking at the Premier League, we are just in game match week 16. 16 out of 38. We have not even reached the half of the Premier League. We have not even played half of the Premier League. And before the half of the Premier League, there is high chances, there is high probability that Manchester City is going to top Arsenal, which is a very big concern. Looking at the Premier League table, Arsenal is just leading with 2 points, 36 points, and 34 points. And considering that this is a club like Manchester City that is pursuing Arsenal, it is a very big concern for Arsenal fans. If you're an Arsenal fan and you are telling me that you are not worried, that everything is okay, that you guys are doing well, everything is okay, no pressure, you are not an Arsenal fan. And let me tell you the truth that you don't want to hear. That truth is that Arsenal players are even playing with tension. They are even playing with pressure because the pressure is there. They know that if they draw or lose any match, they are going to find themselves in the second position. That's just the pure truth. They know that if they eventually lose or draw any match as it stands now, they will find themselves in the second position. Thereby, their players are playing with pressure. They are playing with pressure to score. They are playing with pressure to win. Look at what happened against Wolves. It is also a very big reason for you to be concerned as an Arsenal fan. Because how come Arsenal players could not get one goal against Wolves? Wolves that are in the bottom of the Premier League table. Wolves that everybody is trashing, using them to take 3 points comfortably. Arsenal could not score the one goal. Why? Arsenal is under pressure. They're under pressure to score. They're under pressure to win. And once a team is under pressure, definitely that team is going nowhere. They must lose, they must drop because they're under pressure. You don't win the Premier League with pressure. Check all the times Manchester City used to win the Premier League. They win it comfortably. And Arsenal is not a team that can handle pressure. Hope you know. They are not a team that can handle pressure. Check the past 3 seasons. If you press them, if you pressure them, they will come down. They will come down for you and stay in the second position. You will climb. They don't know how to handle pressure. Mikel Arteta don't know how to handle pressure. So after this game match week 16, I feel sorry for Arsenal. I feel very, very sorry for Arsenal. I'm not feeling sorry for Arsenal that they are not doing well. But I'm feeling sorry for them because of what will happen by the end of this season. Because as it stands now, Arsenal fans have had that mindset. They have that morale. They have that confidence that this is their season. That they are going to win something tangible this season. That finally they have gotten what they want, both in striking position, defensively, midfield, otherwise, they've got everything to win the Premier League this season. That's what Arsenal fans are thinking right now. But I'm sorry for you guys because what the season holds, what the end of this season holds, might shock you guys. Yes, it might shock you guys. You never can tell. You never can tell. Manchester City is balling. Before, it was only Erling Haaland that was scoring in Manchester City. But now, Foden is active. Foden is very, very active. He's back to his form, scoring back to back, scoring from every angle. Foden is back. It's not only Haaland that needs to score for Manchester City to win. Foden is now there. and it's a very big problem because with Foden and Haaland, omo, omo, and don't forget this is festive period. This is the time that Pep Guardiola used to overthrow any club, any team that is in first position and win the league. This is the period. This is the period. Manchester City is balling. So Arsenal fans, you guys need to be scared. You guys need to para. You guys need to be scared. Like, are you getting me? So after this game match week 16, I begin to look the Premier League in a different angle. I begin to see a very big competition between Arsenal and Manchester City. Looking at the weekend game, Arsenal played Wolves. Arsenal could not score one goal against Wolves. Ordinary Wolves. Arsenal could not get one goal. But the God of soccer, the God of Emirates, favored you guys, favored Arsenal. And Wolves scored themselves 2 own goals. They scored themselves 2 own goals. Yes, you guys will say it's pressure that causes own goal. Fine. Own goal is part of football. I accept. Own goal is part of football. Yes, penalty is part of football. Set piece is part of football. As long as it's a goal, it's a goal. I'm not doubting that fact. But, 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 Arsenal fans, you guys will pretend as if you guys don't know what I'm saying. But, not scoring one goal against Wolf, not being able to score one goal against Wolf. Well, that is it. That is it for Arsenal. Then, in the side of Manchester City, they played Crystal Palace. This is a match that I was thinking that Manchester City is gonna draw points. Definitely, they will draw points in this match. But looking at the game, Manchester City won it with ease. They won Crystal Palace with ease. Erling Haaland banging 2 goals and Foden getting 1 goal. So Manchester City is back to their form. They are back to their strong form. Winning Real Madrid, winning Crystal Palace. They are back to their form. And that is the reason why I say that Snap and Sugar needs to be scared. Manchester City is back. Pep Guardiola is back. And he's ready to compete for that Premier League title. You understand? So kudos to Manchester City. And another team I want to talk about is the world champions of the world. Thank God, after game match week 16, we are still in fourth position in the Premier League table. I thought by now we are going to find ourselves in the fifth or sixth, but thank God we are still in the top four. So kudos to us. We had a very good game against Everton. Yeah, we had a very good game against Everton. We tried our best and we secured the 3 points. And thank God, that was the last match that Caicedo will miss in the Premier League. From our next match, Caicedo will be back, because looking at our match, all this while that Caicedo has been absent, his absence is showing. It is showing. Though James is there, but James cannot do the kind of tackles Caicedo used to make. You understand? So kudos to us. We had a fairly wonderful game. Kopama coming back to score a wonderful goal. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my club. And we are still maintaining the first position. As it stands now, I can't even say that Chelsea is competing for the Premier League title. No. Chelsea is just there. It's just there. Chelsea is just trying to make the top four. That's what I'm seeing. They're just trying to make the top four. So I'm going to encourage my team, and I'll support my team, even if we finally end the season in the third position or in the fourth position. Fine and good. And another team I want to talk about is Aston Villa. Aston Villa have not lost a match since their last 8 to 9 matches. They have not lost a match. They have not lost a match. Even if you are winning, they will still come back and win you. Aston Villa is in top form. Aston Villa is in top. Yeah, I'm not saying that Aston Villa can compete with Arsenal for the Premier League title. No. But their form right now can also help to mount pressure on Arsenal. Because if Arsenal lose or draw any match, they will come down to the same point with Aston Villa. So Aston Villa is there. Aston Villa is there trying to make the top four, trying to, do something. But we all know small team is always a small team. You understand? So Aston Villa is in a mad form. They're in a very good form. And kudos to Unai Emery. He's doing a very wonderful work. When the season started, nobody knows that Aston Villa is going to reach this stage. Then we are losing matches, drawing matches. And we were like, what's happening to Unai Emery's team? What's happening? But Unai Emery still find a way to, get the team together. put them back to the winning ways, and now they are competing for the Premier League. So this is a very big kudos to Unai Emery. He's really doing a very good job at Aston Villa. He's doing a wonderful job. You understand? So another thing I want to talk about now is Liverpool. It's just like Liverpool are using, they are gathering their momentum, they are gathering their morale back. They are coming back to their winning ways, small, small. I'm not saying that they are fully in form, but those small, small winnings, they have won back to back right now. And it's giving them morale, it's giving them motivation to go into the next game and win and perform better. You understand? So Liverpool is also coming. Liverpool is also coming. So this Premier League season is going to be very hot. It's going to be very, very hot. And Salah coming back, you know, coming from bench to play their last match. Everybody was happy. This is what everyone wants to see after the incident that happened between Salah and his lot. So we want to be seeing Salah on the pitch. Forget that Salah is not in his best form, but Salah is a leader. He's a leader in that attack. You understand? He can help. He can be a very important help. So another thing is Manchester. Another thing I want to talk about is Manchester United. They will be playing with Bournemouth today. This is a game that I think will be very difficult for Manchester United. Bournemouth is not that kind of team you can go and win easily. Bournemouth is a very strong team. I knew what we battled with them, and when they played against Chelsea, I knew how hard we suffered. I know how hard they suffered us. So Bournemouth, I'm seeing this game. Bournemouth win or draw. That's what I'm seeing in this game. Bournemouth is a very strong team, though they have not been better in their last 5 matches. But when they see a big team, they will come out to, they will play you like never before. And after playing you like that, their fellow small team is will go and win them. We go and smash them 3-0. We go and win them 2-0. But when they see big team, they will come out and play you like we are playing Real Madrid versus Manchester United. So this game, if what's his name? If Amorin is not careful in this game, he will draw points again. He's going to draw points. I'm seriously telling you, he's going to draw points in this game. But let's watch and see how the match goes.